Leaving my boyfriend because he does disgusting things. I, 30, recently just moved in with my boyfriend, 30, and I am realizing that he has several disgusting actions. For example, he picks his nose and eats its own snots, same situation with his eye booger. It's disgusting to me and I have already mentioned it to him. I have told him nicely that please don't do that. Another of his things is when he is eating he feeds the dog with his own spoon. I have told him again not to do that and he tells me things like, why not, so what, nobody has died because of it. He never wants to wash his hands, and now with the corona I encourage him to wash more his hands or use sanitizer gel when we go out but he doesn't want. He says things like, so what if I get corona, I won't die. Basically his answer for everything is, significant other what? I didn't die. In the other hand, I take shower every night but he never wants, he says he is clean and he doesn't need shower. Also when he goes gym he doesn't want take shower luckily he doesn't stink so bad but I still can smell the sweat. Every time he cooks my belly hurts so bad and I end with diarrhea. Everything has reached a point where I don't even want to kiss him anymore because I don't know what filthy things he has put in his mouth and I don't want to have sex because he smells. He tells me that I'm just dramatic and I am overreacting and of course I just want to pick a fight. Honestly I don't know what to do. I am not this kind of person who is obsessive with the cleaning or really afraid of bacterias or things like that. I am a normal person. I take shower every day, clean my hands before eating, before cooking, after going toilet. I don't feed the dog with my own spoon. So what do you think guys? I'm so disgusted with this situation to the point that I want leave. PD. Sorry my English is not so good. If you're ill after he cooks, he's not washing his hands right or at all and or cross-contaminating the food, that's gross. Edit. Oh shit, he's 30, I thought he was 17/18. I think that's fair, that sounds disgusting. That's disgusting. Leaving him is the right idea. I honestly feel nauseous just reading that. If I were you I think I'd shower until my skin fell off. There's no way to sugarcoat this, he is 30 years old, he isn't listening to you, and if anything he feels you are nagging him. He doesn't need a mom. That being said, he's disgusting and you shouldn't have to be his mom and I suggest you look for elsewhere to live. He ain't changing his ways just for you, he's made that clear. Also, don't have sex with him until he can shower and properly wash his hands. The last thing you need is an infection, and he'll never ever believe he caused it. Yeah, so eating boogers and not showering is a hard no. I don't blame you at all, you are not being dramatic, he is a pig. All this is just asking to give you yeast infections and UTIs. He won't even be clean for you. Fuck all that. Location flag, location flag, location flag. He has no respect for you and you don't need to deal with this drama. You are young. He isn't worth the effort when he can't do the minimum. Throw the crusty, grimy garbage out. This is how people got sick and died in the past. He is fine with giving you food poisoning on a regular basis. Please have self-worth and respect for yourself. I think you have every right to leave. You guys are different. Hygiene is important to you and he is gross. Please just run and don't look back. How has it come to this? Leave, as you should have done yesterday. This man is disgusting. 30 years old and doesn't participate in basic hygiene. Yeah, no thanks. All I can think about is that you'd basically be kissing his dog. Good luck, girl. He's a lazy and disgusting ass and trust me on this one he's not gonna change. Leave. Why you even started dating this guy is strange to me. Just break up with him, you're dating a gross incel, damn. I'd leave his nasty ass too. He's so filthy he's making you sick with the food he cooks. Probably because he has literal shit on his fingers from not washing his hands after taking a dump. You're better off dating the dog, at least he cleans his ass. I don't blame you. He is absolutely disgusting. Yuck. To agree with most of the people on here, leave him. All of that is disgusting and you having diarrhea after eating his food sounds like food poisoning. I'd guess from him having fecal matter or something on his hands since he doesn't like to wash them. He probably doesn't wash them after pooping either. 30 and still picking his nose. 30 and still don't shower daily. Has his parent taught him self-care or did they fail him? And eating after dogs is gross. I think it is gross to have dogs indoors or lying on your bed or kissing you in the mouth. I gagged while reading this. You. Eats its own snots, same situation with his eye booger. You know what? You don't even need a reason to leave someone. If you don't want to be there anymore, just go. And this guy sounds like a champ face vomiting. Think about all the crud on his unwashed hands, shit particles, dirt, pee, pet hair, skin cells, etc. When he cooks for you, that's what you're eating. It's no wonder you get sick afterwards. That right there would be enough for me to bolt, but add in lack of showers, putting stuff that's been in the dog's mouth into his. Ever see a dog go to town on his own asshole? Nauseated face vomiting, eating boogers, etc. Why are you submitting yourself to this disgusting person? Fucking Typhoid Mary over here. Also, you don't even really need a reason to break up with someone. It's a nice thing to give someone a reason, but you don't have to. He's disgusting, leave him. You don't have to stay in a relationship that doesn't make you happy. Sure, better to look at it from a long-term perspective. Leave. Clearly your views on cleanliness and hygiene are very incompatible. Not sure where your boyfriend would ever find a girlfriend that was compatible with all that, but hey, not your problem. Move out and find a new boyfriend. As a side note, plenty of young people have in fact died from COVID-19, and the majority of those that did die in the young age brackets were males. Opening square bracket dot. Also, the virus can jump species from human to dog. There is at least one case in the USA from that. Yup, throw the whole man away. I am amazed you put up with his grotesque habits. Gross, gross, gross. Get out. Your boyfriend is an asshole. Honestly, it sounds like you need to give him an ultimatum. Sit down with him and tell him your genuine concerns and that you want him to knock it off. If he's not willing to do simple hygiene for you, he ain't worth it, honey. You didn't smell him while y'all were dating? Before moving in? Yay, he's a little weird. Gross. Yes, leave for your own health. Did you know that in prison there are 4 levels of custody? From outdoor trustees that can pick up trash at schools, all the way down to the guy that tries to assassinate the president and attacks the guards all the time. Oh, and also bad hygiene. They will put you in level 4 supermax custody with serial rapists because you refuse to be clean. He gonna make you have urinary tract infections. Disgusting. At 30, he's way too old to be acting like this. Find an actual adult to be in a relationship with. He can be with his dog and be a gross pig for the rest of his life, unless he finds a woman desperate enough to put up with his filth. He doesn't wash his hands. He cooks for you. You get diarrhea. This is actual biohazard levels of awful. Leave him. If a significant other of mine did a quarter of the things you described, I would have been out so fast. OMG. He want change, better find someone else. You addressed these issues before and he just brushes them off, like it's a bad thing to take hygiene seriously. I don't think even an ultimatum will change his unhygienic habits. He can get worms from feeding his dog like that. And other diseases, it can get serious. You can get them from him too, so I wouldn't touch him again, lol. How are there people out there who don't know this? Blah. 100% leave, and you can give him the honest reason, maybe it will help him. Oh, leave, run for your life. As a guy younger than your boyfriend living with somebody for 4 years, none of this is normal, but you have to confront the real issue. Tell him he either changes his habits or you are done, because it's unlivable and you're absolutely not being crazy or trying to pick a fight. He is repulsive. Dump his ass and find someone better. He's hurting and poisoning you with his bacteria. Oh, just no. I only got past the first sentence and I am screaming, get out of there now. JFC. A grown adult eating their own boogers. Excuse me while I go gag now. Ew, oh honey, drop his stinky ass. More than just the disgusting habits that should be just basic hygiene for everybody, he has no consideration for you or your needs. You deserve better. Well, maybe he didn't die. But it's definitely time to put the whole man in the bin. Anything that you feel is a deal breaker for you is a reasonable reason to split up, no matter what that reason is. As you've said, you want to leave and you've only just started living together. Have you sat down with him and explained that his actions have made you feel this way? Do you think he cares enough about you to change? It sounds like you need a reason to stay and not a reason to go. He's eating his boogers and kissing you nauseated face. Also, if you have a family, he could get your babies sick from his nasty habits. Not worth it. How did you not realize these things before moving in together?